Do you do the where that was back then? So would you do cameos as Karla, or would you want to be as Lisa?
Well, you know what? They see me as Karla, and it's so hard to get out of a character when you do a character, especially like a cult film.
Right.
Or like they see you as a legend. They're like, oh my god, they think you're that character. It's interesting. Meanwhile, I'm smoking cigars, and I'm like, it's just a character.
Right. Because you're Lisa.
Yeah, but
Lisa's who I met. Like,
yeah, no, I mean, they'll mess you up. Can you picture? He's not alive anymore. But what was the kid who played Arnold from Different Strokes? He was typecast for the rest of his life. He never really got to play anything else other than like a kid.
Right.
And then once he grew up, it was a rap because he never got any taller. So it really sucked. We talked about Bow Wow the other day.
I think.
Yeah.
He was
like
running. He tried
a lot of things.
Huh?
Gary Coleman.
That's
what I'm talking about. He tried to do a bunch of other things. He was capable of more than being Arnold from Different Strokes, but that the role aged out. The main reason they were able to keep him on television is because he didn't get any taller.
Yeah.
He still looked like a kid.
Well, they just want me to be that, sexy Karla, like with cute girl, you know what I mean? And that's fine.
What kind of roles would you want to play?
Well, I did a show with Dark Angels, her first female villain, with Jessica Alba. So I'm all innocent looking for my father, and then I blow him up for money, and I like that. So I like to play roles like Salt.
Okay.
I like to do like Angelina Jolie types of roles.
Okay.
Just because I speak different language, I have different accents.
She speaks Farsi, right?
I was Russian.
That's Russian. Oh, я говорю по-русски.
I speak Turkish, Persian.
Turkish and Kashmiri. I got you.
That's good. This is good. سلام، حال شما خوبه؟ دختر خیلی çok güzel.
Anilo Medavedi, please. This is crazy. If anybody's listening and knows
why are you looking at me? What the hell are you?
All you want to talk about is sex. Okay, let's just call it the sex show.
The pictures that you Google when you see you.
Yes, this is Elmi.
Leave me alone. I'm looking at Karla. She's doing a sexy dance.
Is it a meme of a sexy dance?
No, she's just
Oh, YouTube. Okay.
YouTubed out. She got her hands on her boobs, and you know when women are dancing sexy when their hands are on her boobs.
No, I wasn't doing that. They put glitter underneath my
glitter.
This is totally hands on boobs. I know what I'm looking at.
Oh gosh,
Yeah,
I
see,
totally.
I've
It's kind of like hands on the
If
side.
you want to know, I had 2 cognacs to do that scene because there was a camera right between my legs. Lisa Ray came, and Q was like, "Does she need to teach you how to do this?" Because she did the Players Club.
Right.
He directed and wrote it. Shout out to Ice Cube and everybody.
Holla.
That last Friday needs to happen. You definitely need to be in that.
Oh, yeah.
Like I feel like all the love interest women need to be in this last movie. They all need to be there. Karla needs to be like married, like a hot mom.
Milfing up in the movie, right?
Just milf the F out, just totally ridiculous. Miss Parker needs to show back up, Grand Milf, Gilf, just out there murdering.
Or you know what, not so innocent people, well, yeah, it's just a little different, you know what I mean? Just like, hi, just more refined, more up to date.
Yeah.
Right.
You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
life happens and we change because of it.
I'll be like Kardashian.
She
I'll be
should
like,
a principal.
I'll be like, hi, how you doing? Want to take a selfie? Cute.
Or
What
not.
happens
You know,
if someone
I don't know,
have a threesome?
Just like
You wanna give me some
the
cuddling this?
millennials. Maybe they do,
You should
Last
be-
Friday should be more up.
Craig
You know what I'm
should
saying? Maybe
be.
it should be New York or something. That'd be good.
Craig's taking his kid to school.
Okay.
Karla's the principal.
Okay.
She's
Okay.
totally the principal, but
That's
she's
right.
all
They're
milked
running-
out, so she's got like pencil skirts
Oh,
on,
that's
like
hot with the glasses.
yeah, the glasses on the nose, and a little bun
And
hat.
then I turn around, and that's
Is it-
her Karla. Right?
And he's
It's hot.
freaking out.
And the kids are high school, because, I always get comments like high school or 30-year-olds or college
right.
kids like, oh my God, you were my crush. I watched that movie because of you. And I'm like,
Aw.
oh, they're like, have you ever been a 23-year-old? I'm like, oh gosh, I'm 47, but okay, maybe.
It's not off the menu, but
23. Well, not today. What time is it? Oh,
not yet.
I need a nap, and then I'll be right back to you. Go in here and sit with
Nap.
these 2 other
No,
Puerto
see,
Rican
I'm
guys.
so happy for
they
her. She
actually
doesn't
have
sleep.
stamina, you know?
Because they're their sexual prime.
You're the one who's not awake.
Oh no, I don't need to be awake. Just
Oh, that's
do what you
just,
need
that's
to do.
awful.
Oh,
That's just
just lay
assault.
back.
That's just
Feels
assault.
good even
Fellas, I need
Like,
you.
I'm just relaxing over here. You do what you do.
if you want to, what does Cardi B say? I love
Cinnamon.
her.
Oh shit.
I was
Cardi B
like,
says a lot.
okay. I was like, okay. You want to swim with it? Whatever. It's like, I love it. There's no filters. No.
Okay, fellas, if you're listening to this, that's called assault. That's a charge.
What?
Me Too movement is alive and well. You let this woman, if she sleep, you leave.
Well, if she's
Period. Or
no,
go
if
play
she falls
Xbox
asleep
till
while
she
you're
wakes
doing
up.
it, then you're not doing a good enough job.
No, it's not like that. Oh my
If
god.
this woman is
Not
asleep.
asleep, just relaxed. She doesn't have to like.
No, she said
Yeah,
I
get
don't
out
have
of
to
here,
be.
Crystal.
She
First
said
of all,
I
she
don't
said,
have to be
your voice is
awake.
getting loud.
Yeah, I know because I'm talking over to you.
She didn't. She meant
He's an
awake,
Aries,
awake.
that's what
She
he's
meant
an-
awake, like on it. She doesn't need to be like energetic to do it. She can just lay back. Seductive and receptive.
Yeah.
And receptive.
And if that follows with a
There we go.
No, it's
time to go. Time
She's
to
still
go.
sitting right there to the left. Oh, yeah, don't stop. That's what she just did. So
No, that's all fine.
that
I
was,
said-
nobody would fall asleep on that.
How could you?
Well, they also say
fall asleep
women-
If you're having sex and your penis is nice, right? Then there's something wrong
That's
with
what
that
it
other
says.
person.
I'm not.
Well, you know, the reason that milfing and cougaring works so well is because men are in their sexual prime, like at 18. They like
And
literally,
I'm wet all the time.
which is great. That's awesome.
That's how
Dive in.
That's how that works.
It's like,
Oh my
God.
Is it me or you just always like that? Anyway, no, but and then
No, it's
women,
not you. She's always like that,
She's
bro.
right. And then
Another
women-
dude in the next room.
and
No,
women-
Playboy, it's not you.
women
She's
hit
always
our
like
prime. Women hit our prime after like 35. They say.
that. 40.
They say what 35 to
And
50
I'm
is like our.
47, I'm perimenopausal. I don't need to know that, but like sex is good.
Yeah, 40 something.
You know, sex always has been good because I've always been in a relationship, but I don't know how to be single. But it's good.
It sounds like
It's
you're
good.
doing it very well.
Oh, thanks.
Sounds like this is working out.
She's getting hers.
Yeah.
Okay?
Sounds like
Staying
it's working
busy.
out quite well. I don't know what else you expect.
You know
to
what you
come
should
from
do?
this
You should
thing.
somehow like you should incorporate like your fitness in with the sex. That way you can like get fit and
Ooh, remember that?
come at the same time.
Who does that? Britney Spears does that with that guy. He's fine.
Is that her boy? Oh yeah, her he's a trainer boyfriend, husband, whatever
He's
she's
the
saying.
Trainer
His husband.
boyfriend,
Oh my.
Aquaman. What is his name? Okay, what is
Jason.
Jason Momoa.
But
Jason
Britney
Momoa.
Spears work out. She works out with her man.
Yeah, she had her legs wrapped around and doing sit-ups.
Mm-hmm.
And then you feel a little poke coming through on you.
I
Hit
love,
that
Britney's
G
a-
spot.
I love when everybody's dirty at the same time. It's nice.
Angles, it's all about the angles.
That's true.
Really
That's
is.
true. You got it,
Oh,
fellas.
it's so true.
Fellas, please pay attention. If
It's
you're
not
watching
necessarily
it,
size, it's not speed, it's not longevity, it's angles.
Well, no, longevity definitely.
No, if you hit the right spot, no woman sits around like getting herself off for like 30 minutes. We don't need 30 minutes to get
Yeah,
off.
no, it takes.
I don't need an hour to get off.
50 times and they don't even know it.
She's a comer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
So
people.
how's the weather today? It's like 92
Who
degrees.
gives a damn about the weather?
It's coming weather.
Yeah.
Is it raining? Raindrops.
Shut
Stay
up.
inside and get it in weather. Thank
No,
God.
it's not. It's go outside and do it in
And
public
find
weather.
somebody to get it in with.
I said it's go outside and do it in public weather. Do you?
Have you ever had sex in public?
I've enjoyed almost getting caught or definitely having windows open, that type of thing. A little bit of. I'm an exhibitionist.
I am too.
I don't really want to get caught. I don't really want to find myself on
No, no, you
camera
just wanna
somewhere.
be like-
But I like the idea that
Yeah.
people know.
No,
I
no.
love the idea that people.
No.
can
I just don't
kinda
want
see.
to. I like to be like incognito, like dangerous, like let's go. You know what I mean? Like something like that, something hot.
I get it.
You know,
Do you ever
for
do like
shock
that?
value, and also it's just sexy and it's a turn on. You know, I used to be like that. I'm not sure if I like that now.
You gotta try it. See if it clicks. She's always wet, so you'll never know if it worked or
In the
not.
bathroom, I'm just like, all right.
But how about more enthusiasm today? Can we go in the bathroom? Alright. Like,
So I was on set. Listen.
hold on, dial it back. That's a little
Like,
frightening.
yeah, let's point.
Oh my god! Of course.
I love the
I was
bathroom.
like, let me think about it.
Okay.
All right. Maybe tomorrow. I'm just kidding.
No, listen though. So I actually have a thing about the bathroom. I used to think it was so hot, right?
It's kind of hot.
It is super hot, but once you like super into somebody, I don't really.
Yeah.
I want to face them.
Yeah.
I want to face them, and
Yeah.
bathrooms are weird for facing but another. There's
It
nowhere to sit
depends
or
on where
lay.
you are.
And I've broken sinks before from sitting on the sinks.
God.
And it doesn't work. I don't want
constructed sinks.
poorly
It'll
constructed
happen.
sinks, right? I mean,
Club
bathrooms are not made
I fucked mine
for.
up in my house like
Just the F word all over the place. Good luck with
Yes.
the edit on this.
I murdered my my
Right.
sinks
Okay.
have taken L's, my tables have taken L's. If you think things are IKEA
Desk.
costs so much money.
IKEA is not made for.
Apparently not. The Swedes are very light people. They must be elves over
That's
there.
why they have. That's why they have their
anything.
beds on the ground so that nothing can break.
It's gotta be it, because construction is not their forte. Everything just goes.
It looks nice. It's
It
just,
looks great until you sit an entire ass on it and then just kablooey.
and the kind of asses that you like. So
Well, then
What
there's
kind of
that.
ass was you?
say it like that.
Woman asses.
Female.
Yeah, like nice round. I got
Full woman.
Yeah,
Full-
I
Do
like.
you
I
like
look.
big girls? Do you like big?
I like
thin?
women.
Not
I like
girls,
women.
right?
I like women. I like women with bodies like women, and those come in all kinds of shapes. So I've dated BBWs. I've dated like very slim model types. I've dated Crystal's type.
I was like, we haven't dated. I was like,
Yeah, I've
what?
dated- No, I've
Crystal's
dated
type,
Crystal's
yeah.
type. I've
Athletic-ish.
dated, body-wise, I've dated all across the board. I like women. I like
Well,
women.
but when you say that, you almost discount the
I think
skinny women.
that's
That
what
they're not real women.
Like guys.
No, those too. I
You
dated
like all shapes.
I
You
said all across the board.
Okay.
Only
there's-
women. Yeah,
there's-
all
but-
different flavors. All different flavors.
I dated a Persian woman. I've dated a
That's
Japanese
cool.
woman. I dated a
Ooh.
Puerto Rican woman. I dated a French woman. I dated a Russian woman.
I said, well, white. Yeah, Russian.
Yeah, I've dated extra
Now she
white.
wants
Like,
something. Sorry.
that's not how that bar goes.
I don't know. I just like
Yeah, she just.
saying.
I've dated like
The UN.
African. I've dated light skin black, brown skin black, dark
And
skin
your
black.
girlfriend
black,
now
black.
is?
Light skin. Light skin black
That's the
woman.
one she's-
with West Indian, like a little
Oh,
Jamaican in the background.
That's
but
why
like way
you're
in the
married.
background.
I think that's why you're married.
She's from the Bronx.
She's from the Bronx.
That
What's
she's
all
awesome.
that?
that negates everything. She's
No,
just
it-
from the Bronx.
No, that's right. That's
why-
her ethnicity.
that's
That's her
her
ethnicity.
ethnicity
Her
across the
ethnicity is
board.
light skin from the Bronx.
My mother's from the Bronx.
What's your ethnicity?
Your mother.
Bronx. Done.
Did you ever live there?
No, I had an Airbnb there, my first Airbnb, because I had to finish some stuff here in New York. So just,
That doesn't count.
no, just.
It's
my
spending
mother's from
time there
Bronx.
and not really having an address there. Yeah. Okay.
No, I lived on the Upper East Side, Bay Ridge, type.
We actually
New
have
York.
favorite bars in common. Like American Trash. Shout out American Trash. I used to go there. I used to go there all the time because I lived a block away.
Me too. I want 78 in New York.
76 New York. We
Really?
were freaking
So wait, how
neighbors.
could we never even?
It was just 10 years ago when I was married. Me and him used to go there to
Yeah.
get in our fights, or when we got in fights, he would go there.
Really?
It's a
That's
block
right.
away, yeah.
That's so true.
And then he thought everyone was his friends, and then
I just
when we
made
split,
full.
they didn't want him there anymore. And they were like, "It's just because they all want to f you." I was like,
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe they
Probably
did,
accurate, yeah.
maybe they
Yeah.
did, but none of it went down. They were just better friends to me than.
No, yeah, you.
I was
yeah.
19. I was 20 when I got married.
They
It's
weren't
like-
better friends. They
I
were
think
trying
the
to nail
same
you.
age when I got
Yeah.
married.
Yeah.
My children's father, I was with for 9 years, and I just worked and kids and lived in Brooklyn. And I sat and watched NCIS and all those criminal minds. It was very boring.
So
The sex was good but boring. But it was like, hurry up the kids, come on.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean. That sucks.
I've heard
You will though.
No, don't wish that on me. What's wrong with you? Bite,
Well, no, trying to get sex in around the kids. Timing.
like-
bite your
But that's a
entire
reality.
tongue.
They're
Don't do
knocking
that.
on the door like, oh yeah, and I'm all quiet, you know.
It's a real thing.
Yeah, but don't wish it on me. How about that? Like,
It's
How
not a
about
wish.
that?
It's reality.
it's her reality. You
It's
leave
most
me out of
people's
it.
reality.
I've never claimed to be most people.
We gonna
Ever.
so we do every night. You're gonna have them at your mom's
I don't
house,
have
or
sex every night now.
Why?
Because I don't want to.
Oh.
Because I don't want to. Number one.
If I see my man, we're doing it.
Yeah, no,
Ooh.
that's not how I rock. Like I like to first of all I like to jump in when she's not looking.
My dress yesterday, he goes, "Don't wear that unless you want to get beat."
Right.
I
Yeah.
said, "Well, that's what I wore then.
Yeah.
So let's go."
You know, she can be doing the dishes and I'm
You
there in a
know, you
minute.
can tell that your man takes care of you. Because you're smiling from here to here and you talk about him all the time.
I also am always just smiling.
No. Shout out my big homie. Her man is my big homie. Shout out to the big homie.
He do his thing.
He's glowing.
He do his thing.
Shout out to my big homie. That's what I'm talking about, big dog. Go ahead, no.
It's so funny how men and women are about their friends' sex.
Yeah.
Do you find that it's funny? Like I talk about to my girls, like make sure he's putting it down.
No, we don't even
no
talk
answer.
about it.
But sometimes I do. Like I ask if a girl, if my girl meets a new guy, I'm like, so was it good? Like, and I don't really want to hear detail.
Yeah.
But like it's kind of funny that he's like big, like a teammate, a team member. He's like, go big dog. He's like, you getting it, even though he wants nothing to do with me. But he's so proud of his man for doing the damn
so
thing.
beautiful, both of them.
Who is?
Look at us all beautiful people.
You is.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, yes, I am. Yes, I am.
So who do you like? Alexandra Cortez. I love her.
I
Do you
love-
like politics. Anything? I love politics.
My girl Cordelia is working with her on some Bronx initiatives.
That's
actually.
what's up.
Yonder Lodge, One
Cordelia
Village.
should- Shout out to Cordelia.
Yeah,
Shout out
she's
to Cordelia.
doing
She
so
absolutely
much.
should do that. That's right
It's
up her
amazing.
alley.
It's so amazing. Well, they're working together. There's pictures
No,
of
that's
Ocasio
100%
Cortez like
up her alley.
wearing the Yonder Lodge bag. It's so dope.
I hope she
It's
takes.
like a really good friend. Cordelia has the same birthday as him, and
My birthday twin.
I actually met her because she got in trouble and was incarcerated with a good friend of mine. And
Who?
our friend,
snitch
our,
it,
no,
don't
no,
snitch it.
no, not Ocasio Cortez. She was not locked up. My friend that's doing these Bronx initiatives stuff. She's like such an activist. She's like, I'm not meant for 9 to 5s, and it was a really stupid thing she got caught up for. It was like a DUI kind of thing,
Okay.
but like second one, like
Well,
or
no, not who cares for DUI.
it's
but-
not cool. It's not cool, but she learned her lesson. It was a mistake. It was whatever. It was 10 years ago. It's a long time ago. Anyway, everything's 10 years ago.
Alexandra Cortez.
Point
I
is-
really like
point
what
is,
she's
but-
doing. She actually has a comet, or something. She was into science, and it was actually named after her. She actually,
Yeah.
if you look at MSNBC or any of these political shows or
No, she's really
Flowers,
intelligent. And
she
even
goes after these banks. Like she goes after Jamie Dimon, who actually. A lot of these banks, and it's great. She actually is articulate, she's smart, she's from the Bronx, she was a
Passionate.
waitress last year, and now she's in Congress going after
She's-
Donald President Trump.
I don't even like saying the whole word.
I know. I used to play quarters in his bar. I had no clue Apprentice guy was going to be the president of the United States.
Apprentice guy, right? That's what's
I
great.
did not know. He's a great businessman, all this, but
No, he's not.
he is a racist. Is he not a racist? Or
Yeah,
Super
he's
racist.
100% a racist.
But he's also not a great businessman. Like he's
Not-
gone
He
bankrupt
didn't
so
write
many
that
times.
book either. I mean, his father, made him and stuff like that. But he does own a lot of real estate here.
Yeah, because
Yeah, but it doesn't really take.
He needs to tone down his rhetoric overall.
He
He needs to have the right people around
He needs
him.
to quit. He should quit. He's
But-
not
Sit down.
smart enough to be the president.
But the
He should
problem
quit.
with this is we can't have.
anything nice.
We can't have anything. We can't be vulnerable in our country, and that's CIA 101. We can't have anything like that. You know what I mean? We need to. We have like ingrown terrorism. We can't have things like that.
Yeah.
So
Well, that makes
we need
us
to have our
so vulnerable to the
president-
rest of the world.
I know we don't like
Obviously,
you know what
big
I'm saying,
split.
but we need the right people to help him because we can't have a weak president right now, especially when we're having trade wars and.
Well, that's what we have.
Well, we can't have a weak government.
No,
I think that
we can't
there
have
are.
either.
I think that there are some good people in government left, and so somebody that I know actually got hired into the government, and I was at first like offended. I was like, "Oh, you want to work for that man?" Then I was like, "Yes, we need all the good people to be in government, trying to do the opposite of what he's doing." You know what I mean?
Right. He
Like we
needs
can't
better
quit on our
advisors.
we can't quit on our entire government because he sucks.
Because
we need better people
I
around
think
him.
he will
Hopefully.
fluctuate. If you talk to him like he got ASAP back from, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If
that
you-
was a publicity stunt.
I think so too. But what
Yeah.
I'm saying, if we like,
He's
I
friends
get,
with
like,
Kanye.
video on Instagram, I'm like, oh my god, we have to come together.
Here's the issue. Here's the issue with Trump. Here's the problem. One of the biggest problems is when it comes to that level of leadership,
Yeah.
he dictates the pace and the feel and the vibe, and it emanates from him
Right.
down.
Trickle down. Yeah.
It doesn't matter, and
Because we're
unfortunately,
looking up to him. Well, in our TV,
Because we
he's our
have
chief
to.
of command. Yeah,
He has
Unfortunately-
influence. He has influence.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter how many people you surround someone who's corrupt. When I worked for a company, we all loved what we did. The second we got a really messed up owner, who was a narcissistic, obnoxious F-boy, he completely ruined it to the point where most of us just wanted to leave. We would get anxiety the night before on Sunday because we knew we had to go in on Monday, and that's what bad leadership would do. And
Right.
it
But
didn't.
people
And no matter how good, you are,
no
the
matter how
workers
good
are,
we were,
you can't
how
fix
cool
the bad
we were with
company.
each other, how much we dug being around each other. All it took was him coming in with that position of power.
Right.
to
But with
completely
social media
change the
right now, with
atmosphere.
Twitter, and he's so into social media, there is a possibility that, you know,
He
we
just-
can
The
tone
problem-
down the
the
rhetoric.
problem with that is-
Because
I
we
wish-
need to fix our infrastructure. We got Detroit, we got so many things going on with us. We don't need a civil war. We don't
Roads,
need
there was a
You're-
bridge that fell when I was
You're
listening.
trying
Some
to,
bridges
you're
that
trying
are falling.
to affect the
Because they
mentality
haven't been
of a
repaired.
narcissist,
Right.
and that doesn't work. When someone is a megalomaniac, all talk about them sounds good to them.
But what I'm saying, there's always hope.
I
Well,
don't
we-
have it.
I think-
my hope is that we get him
You're
out
just
of
I think
office.
cynical.
local.
You're from New York.
Forget. I'm saying local government. Local government, there
Sure.
can be, there state governments. We can
Pence
have.
is worse. If he's impeached, Pence will take over and be worse.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know.
I'm not
We have one more year
gonna
before the election. Less than a year.
Yeah, that's right. And hopefully we will have.
Not less than a year.
I need a Sanders Warren
Yes.
ticket. That will get me complete. Or
Yes.
Warren Sanders.
Yes.
I don't care which
I love
order
Warren
they are.
Sanders.
That would
Warren
be perfect.
Sanders ticket. Either
Yes.
Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren, or
Yes,
Elizabeth Warren and
Elizabeth
Bernie
Warren,
Sanders.
yes,
If they team
yes.
up together,
I like-
I'm all in.
That's
I like Bernie.
it. That's the ticket.
I
We're
have-
gonna work on that.
I-
We're
Bernie
working
and
on it.
Elizabeth.
I
Bernie
have
and
the answers
We're
if
gonna
people
work
would
on
just
that.
listen. If you just listen, I have the answers. I'm here
I'm
for the people.
listen.
No,
And
not you. I'm talking about everybody else. You're
No,
you're on
I'm
board.
agreeing with
Yeah,
you.
no, and welcome to the party. You're on board now. Thank you very much. And great, we have a conductor with a sexy accent. Well, it's been great having
Thank
you here.
you.
Yes.
Did you have fun?
I did. Thank you.
Tell everybody
And
where to reach you.
I really like this mic.
We may let her take the mic because I don't know if anybody can actually use that after she gets done.
www.eagleradio.com, and you can download the app on Google Play or App Store. And we have Crystal
And Mac.
and Mac.
Mech. Yeah,
Mac.
like the city
Oh,
with no-
neck.
Yes,
She wants to
she's
give
really
neck.
sexy. Shout out to this girl, and shout out to Crystal's man. You guys are awesome. Thank you for having me.
Where do we
Absolutely.
find
I'm really
you?
grateful.
What's your Instagram?
Lisa 6 3/4.
Lisa 6444
444. Yeah, full.
on Instagram.
Yes.
Okay,
and
fun
then
fact.
also you have my phone number as well.
Yes.
But yeah,
We're
we're
in
not
touch.
giving that out. This is just.
555.
In the meantime, in between time, this is your man, Mr. Meg.
And I'm Crystal Lavenne.
This has been the Eminem Show, aka the
Okay.
show. May you live as long as you want and never want as long as you live. Do us a favor, go get laid.
Woo-woo.
Peace.